Before we start with this video, I just want to tell you that since there are two versions of the video where Kaylee gets a punishment day on his birthday, the way that I will charge Boris in the act will be like this. The 2022 version will be at the top, while the 2023 version will be at the bottom. Of course, Boris will get charged in both of these videos, instead of considering them as one, because they are different with each other. Additionally, this video is actually inspired by some of the most famous YouTubers that have charged characters for their crimes, such as Animated Courtroom, Mouse 8 and even Corpse Prime. Anyways, let's get started, shall we? Since the intro has been used in most videos, we will charge Boris for reckless driving. He will lose 6 points for this, as well as getting a year in prison and a $5,000 fine. Gross negligence, he will get 10 years for this, and child abuse in its first offense, which for now will only give him 5 years in prison. However, if this abusive behavior has festered, then I will have to charge him with a larger penalty, that is, 15 years for child abuse, with some going as far as Boris getting a life sentence for high-end child abuse, with some of the atrocities going as far as being classified as torture. Also, he did possess multiple weapons without authorization whatsoever, so he will get charged for illegal use of weapons on top of that, which I will have to talk about later on. And he also threatened someone to be grounded for not enjoying the so-called show. So he also will get charged with coercion on top of that, giving him another 5 years in prison. Whereas for the illegal use of weapons, he will get 40 years in prison, since those weapons have been used to abuse Caillou, and the weapons were also stolen, so he will get charged for mass theft on top of that. Now, it's hard to tell how many weapons Boris had, but just to be safe, I will say around hundreds of firearms. I will estimate 200 weapons here, but honestly could be more. The cost of each firearm costs between $400 and $800. However, I will consider it as $800 per weapon for now on. If we multiply $800 per weapon with 200 weapons that I estimate that he has, I can say that he will have to pay $160,000 for that.
Jesus Christ! That you trimmed almost dismembered my head.
Boris will get charged for child endangerment in its first offense, which will give him 10 years in prison for this. And he also wasn't given permission to use the chainsaw, so he will also get charged with illegal use of the chainsaw on top of that.
My clock awoken me up while I'm still suspended from school. I think my dad has put it up that torture track. I can't stand my dad torturing the fuck out of me non-stop that I may now want.
Holy crap. Isn't today December 2nd?
Oh my god. Oh my freaking god. Today is my birthday. Yes, 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 yes. I can't wait to see what birthday presents I've gotten for my birthday this year. Let's call Pet. My family has made me special breakfast, special cards, birthday cake, and etc. and what.
First, Before I go downstairs to see what my special breakfast is, I need to get these scratches off me and get myself dressed. How come there's spike pits on the stairs? How odd. I'm sure they're nothing to worry about. Guess I'll walk around them. Holy crap, look at this living room. Looks like my parents went all out to get these birthday presents for me. A birthday banner that says happy birthday to me, and a birthday cake. It looks really good.
Surprise, mother.
What the?
Sir.
But, that was my birthday cake. Mrs. Clementine, Mrs. Martin, Mr. Cherry, Leo, Sarah, and Clementine's here too.
Exactly, Caillou. I've invited Mrs. Clementine, Mrs. Martin, Mr. Cherry, and your classmates to your birthday. They aren't here to party because it's your birthday. They are here and the rest of us are here to get our ultimate revenge on you for all the chaos you have done for the past 2 years.
But you smashed my birthday cake, my happy birthday banner, and the streamers.
You deserve those things smashed for being a whiny bald POS. I don't think Boris has the right to insult Caillou, even if he did do bad stuff for 2 years, including his terrorist actions and behaviors, especially because of the fact that Caillou is just 4 years old. Speaking of which,
but you and the rest of you said unhappy birthday to me and called me a whiny bald freaking loser. You know that is considered heartless.
It's not heartless, Caillou, it's a fact. Want to know the reason why it's a fact? It's a fact because of all the chaos you have done for the past 2 years, like I mentioned. The 9 of us are going to say it, but we are not going to say it again. You killed the Easter Bunny back in Easter 2021. You shooted up the PBS Kids headquarters over your show being cancelled, which was a big terrorist attack. That would you do?
You made a very racist Mother's Day card to me back in May 2021, which I'm still upset about that.
You've pushed me down the stairs last year, you ripped up my teddy bear last year, and what was the most awful thing that you've done to me last summer was making me kill myself. Thinking back of that today makes me think that you are a suicide supporter.
You smoked cigarettes with your idiot friend Dora in the restrooms and destroyed our school with missiles with your friends back in June.
You copyrighted Mario Kart Wii last year for our Fun Friday. You crashed a motorcycle into my classroom.
You done other bad stuff at our school and you're even worse than Dora.
You beated me up at recess while I was playing with Sora and Clementine at the sandbox last year. You got me in trouble by Mrs. Martin and got put in detention for you saying the N-word at Clementine while I was trying to stick up for her by fighting you.
You keep bullying us of how we are different type of hair, and beat us up, and we can't take any more of your crap for any longer.
She's right. You are nothing but a chaos, terrorist, bully criminal, and the biggest troublemaker in the entire Go City. You don't even deserve a birthday after doing all of that for the past 2 years, and you will be getting the worst birthday present ever.
Before we give you your worst birthday present, you will be opening up all of these birthday presents.
My birthday presents.
Yeah. Open them already, or I will freaking kill you.
Hey, no death threats allowed on my birthday for me.
Open your presents right now, or die.
Whoa, you don't need to threaten me with a gun. I'll open them right now. a bunch of Thomas DVDs, a Nintendo Wii, and a Nintendo 3DS along with all these games.
We got you Thomas and Friends DVDs, 3 movies of that show Thomas and the Magic Railroad, The Adventure Begins, and Soder's Legend of the Lost Treasure. Those are the only DVDs and movies you are allowed to watch, and they are only meant to be watched for you from now on. Which means you are never allowed to watch Caillou, Dora the Explorer, Dora and Friends, Little Bill, Barney and Friends, and no other shows you like ever again.
No. I loved watching those shows, and I hate Thomas and Friends DVDs and its movies.
Too bad. So sad.
We've got you a Nintendo Wii so you can play these games that we got for you, such as Super Mario Galaxy, Super Mario Galaxy 2, Kirby's Return to Dreamland, Kirby's Epic Yarn, Kirby's 20th Anniversary Special Edition, Mario Party 8, Mario Party 9, Mario and Sonic at the London 2012 Olympic Games, which is the Wii version of the 3DS version. Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games for Nintendo Wii, Super Paper Mario, Mario Kart Wii, and Wii Sports.
We've also got you a Nintendo 3DS with 3DS and classic DS games for you to play, such as Mario Party Island Tour, Mario and Luigi Bowser's Inside Story, Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Winter Games, which is the DS version, Mario and Luigi Dream Team, New Super Mario Bros. 2, Mario and Luigi Partners in Time, Mario and Luigi Paper Jam, Kirby Superstar Ultra, Kirby Mass Attack, Kirby Squeak Squad, Kirby Canvas Curse, Super Princess Peach, Kirby Triple Deluxe, Super Mario 3D Land, Kirby's Extra Epic Yarn, which is a 3DS version and remake of the Wii version of Kirby's Epic Yarn, Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga plus Bowser's Minions, and Mario and Luigi Bowser's Inside Story plus Bowser Jr.'s Journey, which is the remake version of the 2009 one.
Those Wii, DS, and 3DS games are the only games that you are allowed to play and only meant to be played with from now on. You are never allowed to play your favorite games like Grand Theft Auto 5, Call of Duty, Fortnite, Roblox, and even Minecraft ever again.
No. I hate Nintendo Wii and 3DS games. I love the other games that I played, and they are 1,000 times better than these.
You can cry all you want about these gifts that you hate, but crying and whining does not change the fact that you are not getting your favorite stuff back. Now it's time to give you your worst birthday present of all time. It's your birthday punishment day. Prepare to be in a world of hurt today. Even though Caillou is mostly responsible for his terrorist actions and behaviors that have affected the entire realm, I can still definitely say that it's also largely Boris's fault for letting his own son do so and being so negligent all the time, especially because of the fact that Caillou is just 4 years old. Besides, I have already mentioned in the older version of this video that we won't be able to charge Caillou, due to how young he is, which means that Boris will have to get the charge instead. That will hold him at least 75% of his responsibility for everything that has happened in this realm, if not a 90% of his responsibility for this, as we go on to charge him for the atrocities he has committed along the way. I will estimate $1,682 billion worth of damages, but honestly could be a lot higher, given what this one missile does to a $25 million school. Oh, and if you ask me, then it's clear that he absolutely deserves to get in prison after what he did in 2021. Anyways, this level of gross negligence will result in Boris getting one of the easiest death penalties in this realm so far. We also can't forget the fact that we will give him an additional 10 years in prison as a result of the other negligence charge that we will charge him for, as well as another death penalty for the other negligence charge, and an animal cruelty by omission charge for letting Caillou kill the Easter Bunny, giving him another 5 years in prison for this. And he also let Caillou violate the copyright law, so he will also get the copyright infringement charge on top of that, giving him another 5 years in prison, as well as a $250,000 fine, and even a $500,000 fine to rebuild the building of the PBS Kids headquarters. Finally, he will also have to pay $45 million for both the corporate civil damages and the fact that the $25 million school has been utterly decimated. And I almost forgot. The brainwashing of the entire police department is partially his responsibility, with the other people responsible being Elena, Big Bill and Harry Strack, and therefore, he will get slapped with his first brainwashing charge, which will give him the same sentence as another person received for doing something like this identified as Keith Rainier, which will be 120 years in prison. First punishment, burning all your bedroom stuff with gasoline except for your computer and phone.
But Dad, I have a question. Why is there a rope at the bottom right next to my bed, and when I moved it, when I got out of bed earlier, a chainsaw came down from the ceiling and I thrown it right over there?
That was a torture trap for you as my birthday present, and that was one of my chainsaws that I used to make the trap. I hope that you like that kind of torture as a present, because you will be getting a lot of abusive and torture punishments after this first punishment of this punishment day. After when we spread gasoline on all of your bedroom stuff, me and Mrs. Martin will burn it up with the matches. Come on, everyone, let's put gasoline on all of the whiny bald losers' stupid bedroom stuff. Now we will burn your room stuff up. Ready, Mrs. Martin?
Ready, Boris.
Everyone get out of the room so nobody doesn't get burned to death by the flames. Me and Mrs. Martin will meet you on the outside of Caillou's room while we throw matches to the rest of the gasoline puddles. Not to Caillou, you are getting burned along with the flames to make this punishment to the extra extreme.
No 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 no. Time.
Dad. I thought we were going to give him a lot more punishments than this, and he only died in one punishment.
We are going to give him a lot of punishments, sweetheart. We just need to revive him real quick.
But how are we going to revive him? Are we going to revive him using Gonamate logic, I guess?
Exactly, just like you see in all of those other crinny grounded videos.
Wait, what? How did I got revived? That's impossible. Was it cringy GoAnimate logic that revived me?
Correct, Mindo Caillou. Hope you liked the pain. You will be getting a lot more abusive punishments. Boris will get the death penalty for child murder, and also a life sentence for arson. And he also used the GoAnimate logic powers without permission, so he will get charged for grand larceny on top of that. Speaking of abusive punishments, your second punishment will be you being pushed down the stairs while getting hit in these spikes in these spike pits.
No wonder there were a bunch of spike pits on the staircase as I saw earlier.
Now get over here in my hands, you little bald.
Great. I'm now going to be f***ing bleed so much once I fall to the bottom of the stairs. To the people who are watching this video, please turn down your volume to the lowest setting as quick as you can before my dad pushes me into the first spike pit. 3, 2, 1, 0. Oh ouch. Freaking ouch. Why did you think it was a good idea to push me down the stairs while getting hurt by a bunch of spike pits, Dad? Now my face is injured because you pushed me down the stairs while those spike pits were on the staircases.
Because you deserve it. Kaylu, stop your damn crying and man up for the next abusive punishments after these next few. Okay, so this is the second offense here, so, let's give him 15 years for child abuse. Third punishment, I will delete System 32 on your computer and all your phone data so you will never get your files and phone data back ever again.
No.
I'm doing it.
Now my computer has the blue screen of death and my phone will turn on, which means they are now broken and all my files and data is now gone forever.
Oh, stop it. They weren't that important in your life anyway. Fourth punishment, destroying your computer and phone.
How dare you delete System 32 on my computer, deleted all my phone data, and destroyed my both computer and phone with a hammer. You will be paying for those and will help me get all my computer files and data back once this punishment day is over.
No! That's right. Boris will have to pay another $3,700 to give Caillou a new computer and a new smartphone, as he will get charged for property destruction. Well said, Caillou.
Holy crap, is that who what I think it is? We're at Chuck E. Cheese's. I haven't been here in so long for not being allowed to leave the house because I'm always getting grounded. Is the punishment day over and you guys took me here to celebrate my birthday?
Absolutely not, Kalo. We didn't take you here to celebrate your birthday. We took you here for one of your punishments.
What are the punishments for you guys taking me to Chuck E. Cheese's?
You will find out once we get inside. Fifth punishment, you will kill Chuck E. Cheese with my M16 assault rifle all by yourself.
What? You're joking, right?
We are not joking, you piece of
No. Please don't make me kill Chuck E. Cheese. He is my biggest fan, and I would not know of what to do to live for without him. Please no.
Chuck E. Cheese is far too addicting for you, Kalo. Remember in the past you keep skipping class like every day to go to Chuck E. Cheese's and meet Chuck E. Cheese to take selfies with him? Since we can't stand you skipping class for longer during school hours, you will kill Chuck E. Cheese so that will prevent you from coming here again. Killing Chuck E. Cheese will teach you a big lesson from skipping class and doing other kinds of shit at our school. Shoot that mouse with your father's rifle this instant, young man.
Sixth punishment, shoot the nuclear missile at Chuck E. Cheese along with you being taped to the top of the restaurant.
No 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 no. Please don't shoot that missile at me and Chuck E. Cheese. Please leave the restaurant alone and don't kill me, please. I can't move on without Chuck E. Cheeses.
Too bad, Kalu. This is what you get for being a huge troublemaker in Go City. Now we just need to wait for Gonamate Logic to respond him.
You blown it up.
Well, Kalu, bad news for you. You are never going to see Chuck E. Cheese or go to its restaurant ever again.
No. No. I love you so much, Chuck E. Cheeses.
You can cry all you want about your favorite trashy restaurant being destroyed and Chuck E. Cheese dead, but how much you cry, it's not going to get you out of your punishment. We have a lot more punishments waiting for you back at home. Boris in this case will get charged for numerous crimes here, which include, but are not limited to, terrorism, property destruction, first-degree murder, child murder, possession of nuclear weapons, arson, grand larceny 2 times in a row for both the heist of the nuclear weapons and the usage of the Go-Animate Logic powers without permission, trespassing since the restaurant was closed at the time of the scandal, and even war crimes because it is illegal to bomb a restaurant using a nuclear weapon. This will give him the following consequences: 3 death penalties for terrorism, child murder and war crimes, 3 life sentences for first-degree murder, possession of nuclear weapons and arson, 55 years for the 2 grand larceny charges and trespassing, and even a $4,100,000 fine for both the property destruction and trespassing. The trespassing here has been a felony, so yeah, there's no way he can get away with this. Give him the charge. 7th punishment, I will cut your ear off with my sword.
Oh my freaking god! My ear's off at chow 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 chow.
Alright Kalo, your 8th punishment will be a math test that will be taken on my laptop.
A math test? Nobody told me that I'm getting a math test on my birthday. I didn't study well.
Oh, grow up Kalo. This math test that you will be taking is not really a test, it's a quiz. And this quiz is something that you don't need to study for.
It's not.
Nope. It's a personality math quiz.
What's a personality quiz?
It's a quiz that tells information about human personality. It's called a personality math quiz because there will be math problems on the quiz too. Okay Kalo, the link to your quiz is all set up. In order to start the quiz, press the enter button shown on the screen. Welcome to Mrs. Martin's Personality Math Quiz. My name is Mrs. Martin and I'll be your guide through this quiz. To start off the quiz, please put in your name, last name, and today's date. After when you've done that, press the take the quiz button.
Okay, Mrs. Martin, that's easy.
Well, if it isn't my least favorite student that I hate with a burning passion. Kalo Anderson. Kalo, you better get all these answers in this quiz 100% correct, or else you will face your consequences for getting even one answer wrong. You want to know what it is? You're going to have to find that out for yourself if you get a problem wrong. Anyway, I'll pull up the first question. Question 1. What is 10 plus 10? You have a certain amount of time to answer the question. You only have 30 seconds to answer this question. If you don't answer the question after 30 seconds, you fail this quiz without a second chance and face the consequences.
I only have 30 seconds to answer this first question. That's cruel, but I know the answer.
You answered the question just in time and the answer is correct. Good work. Now on to question number 2. What is 20 times 47? You have another 30 seconds to answer this one.
Oh crap, I don't know the answer to this question. I really don't want to get this answer wrong or I will have to suffer the consequences. I'll take my best attempt.
Two answers right? Wow. You are getting better at this, Kalo. Now on to question number 3. Question 3. How does Mrs. Martin act up when she sees that Kalo failed his test? This time you had 45 seconds to answer this question. Get moving to answer it.
I fail my tests all the time in school, and Mrs. Martin gets so angry when she sees that I failed it. So the answer is angry.
Wrong, you idiot. The answer was furious, not angry.
Are you high or something, Mrs. Martin? Angry is the same thing as furious.
Alright, nobody says are you high on my personality math quiz. That is highly inappropriate to use. Are you high on drugs or something, you
Hey, you said are you high too? You said that nobody is allowed to say that, but you said that anyway. If you are allowed to say it, then so do the other kids who take this stupid quiz, you hypocrite.
Nobody cares of what you say, you asshole.
This quiz doesn't make any sense. You seem to be making up the rules as we go along, and that is not right.
Whatever. Since you've got an answer wrong, you will now face the consequences.
Oh no, what are my consequences for getting an answer wrong? Holy freaking god, her eyeballs are gone. That jump scare was so loud that I feel like my ear right behind me is about to explode. Your quiz doesn't make any sense, Mrs. Martin.
Okay, so this means that the jump scare that traumatized Caillou is partially his responsibility, with the other person responsible being Miss Martin, and therefore, he will get slapped with another child endangerment charge, which will give him 18 years in prison for his second offense and beyond.
That was the whole point, you bald piece of trash. It doesn't make any sense. Now stop crying because you still have more punishments, and this next one is in the backyard.
9th punishment. Me, Leo, Clementine, and Sarah will shoot you bad with these MP5s. Prepare to feel the pain, you whiny bald head.
You monsters. Rosie, why did you shoot your own big brother? and Rio, Clementine, and Sarah, why did you guys also shoot your own classmate? I thought you guys were my friends, and Rosie, I thought you were a nicer sister to me than this, but no. This is like a torture birthday present and this torture needs to stop.
You have not been tortured enough yet, Kaylu. You still have more punishments that are going to be more horrible. The 10th punishment is going to be in the house. 10th punishment, a wave of bleach will come out of this pot to spill all over you once me and your mother open the lid from the pot.
Isn't bleach punishments becoming unoriginal nowadays in these stupid punishment days? You have done bleach punishments to me like 3 or 4 times already and they are getting too annoying and painful for me these days.
Just so we can make bleach punishments more original, we make them extra extreme so viewers will find me torturing you very entertaining to show how good I am at assaulting children. Now get yourself ready for bleach to wave all over you, you piece of
Oh my freaking god. That was the most intense wave of bleach that I've ever come across within these punishments. My whole skin has turned red and have got a lot of scratches on my skin and my eyes are so scratchy from all that bleach that has spilled all over me.
Good, that's how we want you to be for the next few punishments. Having just seen Caillou getting shot by MP5s, Boris decided to assault Caillou with bleach. He was told that he was putting his own son's life in danger again by Caillou, yet he still did it, and stopped Caillou from cancelling his punishment day. Oh my Lord of the Rings! Boris, you abusive monster! Why did you think it was a good idea to assault your own son using bleach? Anyways, this level of child abuse will result in a life sentence easy. 11th punishment, me and your mother will fire nuclear missile Dora and Little Bill's house.
No Dad, leave my friends alone. We've done this to Chuck E. Cheese's already and I think Chuck E. Cheese's is enough. You are committing crimes and you might get yourself arrested for nuclearing missiles at places that are somebody else's property, and I can't warn them about it because my phone data is deleted and without its data, I can't call them.
You know that it's impossible for the police to arrest me because I'm the owner of the Go City police station and the police really love of when I assault you. I child abuse children, and that's my career.
That freaking explorer. Me, your dad, and a brother just got a phone call from your school that you killed Mrs. Christina with the Alaska 47. This is like the second time that you killed your teacher.
What the hell is wrong with you Tessedais now? We can't you stop killing a lots of people just for freezing revenge. That's it. You are grounded 474738294749274747474747478 years. Hey. What the heck are you looking at Dora? Look at us when in talking to you.
A missile behind you.
A missile bendus? A gusulte nonsense.
Little Bill. How freaking dare you send elephant to me in your mother's room to make a huge mess. We've spent 2 whole weeks setting it up when we first moved into this house and
Your friends are now dead, Caillou. What do you have to say for yourself?
Dora and little Bill are dead. Now what am I going to do without my friends?
Absolutely nothing. Boris will get charged for child murder 2 times in a row, terrorism, war crimes, possession of nuclear weapons, mass manslaughter and even involuntary manslaughter 8 times in a row, each of which will give him 10 years in prison, and thus, 8 years in total, and property destruction of 2 chalets, giving him 4 death penalties for the 2 child murder charges, terrorism and war crimes, 2 life sentences for mass manslaughter, since some people outside the 2 chalets could have died there, and perhaps, the possession of nuclear weapons, $1 million to rebuild the 2 chalets that were destroyed, and 8 years for involuntary manslaughter. And he also stole the nuclear weapons, so he will get charged with grand larceny on top of that, giving him another 50 years in prison, since those nuclear weapons were used to destroy the 2 chalets. We also can't forget the part where Boris stated that for his 12th punishment, he would cut off Caillou's private part off with a chainsaw, and afterwards stomp on it, causing the blood to come out. We are going to count this as pedophilia, giving him 34 years in prison. 13th punishment, you will read the book that I made about you getting grounded.
No, I don't want to read a book about me getting grounded. I hate watching my grounded videos that Harry Strack the Go animator made out of me for almost 2 years now, and reading a book about me getting grounded is going to suck. But how did you make a book like that you have about me getting grounded?
A long time ago, I found an aisle at Go Market that had books that were blank empty, and it gave me an idea to buy one of those blank empty books and make it into a real book.
But why would you want to make a real book about me getting grounded?
Because a lot of viewers really like watching your grounded videos, since you're such a whiny bald idiot spoiled brat by you teaching kids how to be immature and whiny like you. Ever since I made this book, I became a very popular man by torturing you, assaulting you, grounding you, giving you punishment days, sending grounded threats, and a lot more. Now you will read my You Getting Grounded book to see how you feel while reading it. Now read my book or you will be grounded for life, and we will keep on giving you more and more punishments once it's sent down.
Well, I don't know how this book about me getting grounded is going to be like about me getting grounded, but I guess I will have to do it if I don't want to be grounded for life and get more and more punishments until it's sundown. Oh, that book was extremely awful. Why would you guys make me read this horrible book? This book is going to be in my nightmares tonight.
Have fun having nightmares about my book when you go to sleep tonight. 14th punishment, you will have your birthday cake.
My 14th punishment is to eat my birthday cake. Oh my god. I never thought you guys would bake me another birthday cake after when you squished the original one that you've made for me. I can't wait to eat this one.
It's in the kitchen waiting for you.
What? This cake looks like it has dirt all over it, and it says "an happy birthday whiny bald loser."
It looks like a dirt cake because we made this cake by picking up dirt and mud from the ground. Now eat it.
No.
Do you want me to force it down your throat?
Okay. I'm going to start eating it right now. Freaking disgusting cake. Why did you push me in here? It's all trashed up from punishment 1.
True. You are in here for your 15th punishment by being locked in here with our craps all over it.
Oh my god. He's everywhere.
Oh 16th punishment, summon Fred to give you a concussion. But it won't be the usual. You will get beaten and raped up to the most extreme.
Prepare for the most extreme concussion of your life.
Oh my freaking mother of God, I'm hurting so much from Fred giving me the most extreme concussion that I've ever gotten in these punishments. I feel like that my entire self is about to explode of blood splatting everywhere. Wah 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 wah.
Good. Now on to the 17th punishment. 17th punishment, blasting never gonna give you up here raped on the speaker.
Stop, no, this is not okay. It's time to stop, it's time to stop!
Your birthday punishment day is not stopping after 4 more punishments.
Oh, my God, my left ear is hurting so freaking bad. That was the loudest rickroll that I've ever heard in my 4 years of life. Whoa.
Nobody cares, Kalu. We all hate you. 18th punishment, put your leg in the blender so it will cut off. Now walk over here to the blender and put your leg in it.
My leg is cut it off. Why, you monster, for forcing me to cut my leg off. I'm going to get revenge on you one of these days for assaulting me non-stop.
Every time if you try to get revenge on me, you keep failing it because you don't have the power to get your revenge on me, and you keep failing it over and over again. 19th punishment, all of us will chainsaw you once you're dismembered to bits. Now let's go to the top of one of the buildings in the city for your 20th and final punishment.
Для
We also can't forget the fact that Boris will also have to be held responsible for letting Caillou make Rosie feel suicidal and commit suicide. For that, he will get charged for both emotional negligence, and even gross negligence manslaughter for the death of Rosie. For the gross negligence manslaughter charge, he will get a life sentence in prison. Whereas for the emotional negligence charge, the sentence he will get will be somewhat less severe, being around 20 years in prison. Boris had already done this in the 2022 version of this video, and thus, he will get charged with all the prior charges, except for the part where a chainsaw fell into the head of Caillou, so, let's just roll them out very quickly and get this over with. You stolen my wishing coin just to make a castle for you and your friends to destroy the city and kidnapped me along to froze me so I won't be able to ground you, but thank goodness that Harry and his friends saved me to stop you guys in my teeth guy form before the city would have been done for. At this point I can tell that Caillou, along with Dora and Little Bill, did exactly the right thing by getting revenge as they couldn't stand getting abused by their parents, including Boris, Doris, Elena, Cole, Big Bill and Brand anymore. Therefore, here goes yet another high and gross negligence charge for Boris, and perhaps, another death penalty. You fire a missile at me at the Go Animate police station and killed me, but Go Animate logic revived me. The missile that Caillou fired did actually kill the police officers in the police station. Therefore, I will have to charge Boris with high and gross negligence again, even though he was also killed by said missile, and the police officers that were killed had already been brainwashed before, but even then, he was revived with Go Animate logic, so I will still give him the charge for that, okay? First punishment, playing a birthday song that I made for you called Unhappy Birthday Caillou.
What? First of all, my name is not Caillou, my name is Caillou. Why not change the name of it into Happy Birthday Caillou?
Well, Caillou is more funnier to call you and it is going to be called Unhappy Birthday Caillou because you don't deserve a birthday whatsoever after all the trouble you did in the past. Now I'm going to play it. Unhappy Birthday Caillou. Unhappy Birthday Caillou. Unhappy Birthday Caillou, the whiny bald freaking loser. Unhappy birthday, you spoiled brat. Oh my Lord of the Rings. Not gonna lie, I feel bad for Caillou now. I mean, this is just way so heartbreaking to see Caillou suffer with that song called Unhappy Birthday Caillou. Boris, Caillou doesn't deserve it whatsoever, you heartless weirdo.
What the heck was that song? That song singing Unhappy Birthday to me was heartless. How could you?
Because you deserve it, Caillou. Deal with your birthday present being that song.
Please stop calling me Caillou. It's so irritating.
I can call you whatever I want. Second punishment, eating a muddy birthday cake.
What? That's gross. I'm going to throw it up. Is this my real birthday cake, Dad?
Yes, it is your real birthday cake. The other one I squashed is a fake and I made it to make it look so real. Now dig in on it.
I am not going to eat a muddy cake because that is disgusting. I rather eat a real birthday cake besides of this crap.
Do you want me to shove it down your throat?
Okay, I'm going to eat it. Freaking disgusting cake. Oh, no. Here, that comes.
Third punishment, taking a cake frosting shower.
A cake frosting shower. That means I will be having a lot of cake frosting to eat. Oh boy, this is going to be so good.
Well, Caillou, you are going to have to find that out for yourself if you think it is going to be that delicious or not.
Whatever. I can't wait to take this frosting shower. Oh yeah, come to Caillou delicious frosting. Whoa. Holy cow, cake frosting, yum 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 yum. Oh. Why does it feel so cold? Oh my god, this isn't any ordinary cake frosting. It's freezing cake frosting that makes you feel so cold, and I am already getting cold already, and it just feels like I am in the snow right now. Please help me get out of here, Dad. This isn't fun.
Your birthday is supposed to have no fun, Caillou, but since that you are going to be getting a lot more punishments, I will get you out, I guess. Or just have Go Animate Logic to get you out instead. Boris set up an extremely cold shower for Caillou, knowing that this would be extremely dangerous, as Caillou could have been killed due to hypothermia. Therefore, we will give him 18 years for child endangerment. Oh, and he also used Go Animate Logic without permission, so he will also get charged for grand larceny on top of that.
Fourth punishment, Caillou, doing a 20,000-page homework assignment, and it is due in 1 hour. I expect all of those pages done in an hour, or you will get an automatic F on it.
But Mrs. Martin, I can't do all of those pages in 1 hour.
Suit yourself then.
I can't do all of these homework pages in 1 hour. That's way too much work for me. Oh crap. I don't know the answers to any of these problems. What am I going to do if I don't get all of these done in an hour?
Are you all done with the pages, Caillou? Oh my god. He's fallen asleep. I guess I'll have to do this.
Oh, what just happened?
You fell asleep.
I did.
Yes, you did. You probably didn't finish all the 20,000 homework pages. Let me check, since I don't trust you. You did not even answer a single question, and that is unacceptable. For this, you get an automatic F-, and we will move on to the fifth punishment.
Miss Martin forced Caillou to do 20,000 pages of homework, and all of this for just an hour or 60 minutes. This is the most serious form of the violation of the rights of children, and since it has been used to promote child labor, we will give Boris 215 years in prison, as it was very severe and exaggerated of him to do that. And Miss Martin was a participant on this situation, meaning that the violation of the rights of children is partially his responsibility, with the other person responsible being Miss Martin. Fifth punishment, turning your yellow shirt into a pink shirt with my magic wand.
No, Dad, please don't do that. I hate the color pink, and I look silly with a pink shirt on me.
Who cares if you look silly, and too bad, so sad.
Oh my gosh, I look hideous!
You look hideous indeed, Caillou, and for your sixth punishment, embarrassing you with a pink shirt on and post it on social media so you will get making fun of you wearing a pink shirt.
No, Dad, please don't post that on social media. That would be very embarrassing, and I don't want to get embarrassed.
It's too late, Caillou. I have just recorded of you throwing your tantrum with your pink shirt, and I'm about to post it on social media in a few seconds.
Please don't post it on social media. Please don't post it on social media. Please don't post it on social media. I don't think I can take that of being embarrassed.
Well, Caillou, it is too late. I've just posted it on social media and you are about to get embarrassed. Have fun getting embarrassed, and I hope this will teach you a lesson.
Oh my god, look at this. Look at Caillou throwing a tantrum and having a pink shirt on. He looks so girly with a shirt on, which is very funny.
I agree, buddy. It just almost looks like he is a brony with that shirt on since My Little Pony is pink.
Well, that was so humiliating. Now what?
Now what? It's now time for your 7th punishment, and it will be you watching one of the Thomas DVDs that you got when you opened your presents, which is the early years. I'll go insert disc number 1 in the DVD player for you to watch.
That was a very cringe show. So silly of why Sir Totham Hatt would trap Henry in the tunnel all over for him refusing to come out. It almost reminds me of my Caillou Gets Grounded videos where I refuse to do things.
Don't break the 4th wall on us. 8th punishment, pushing you off the highest building in the city and you'll land in those spike pits and spin bats.
What the hell? No, I don't want to be pushed off this building. That will hurt so badly.
You deserve it, Caillou. Now get yourself ready.
So freaking bad. How could you push me down to the spikes and spit that scab? I hate you so much.
Boris will get slapped with another high-end child abuse charge, which will give him a life sentence in prison. And the melee weapons that were in the ground were also stolen, which I will estimate 100 weapons, but honestly could be more, so he will get mass theft on top of that. Now, for the mass theft, I have estimated that each melee weapon in the ground in this case costs $30. If we multiply them by those 100 melee weapons that were in the ground, we can say that Boris will have to pay $3,000 for the stolen melee weapons. 9th punishment, putting a birthday candle in your ear while lifted.
Oh my freaking god, my ear is burning so freaking bad, and the burn is now coming into my ear and it is hurting so badly than ever. Well,
10th punishment, all of us, but except Mrs. Martin and your mother, will shoot up your room. Mrs. Martin and your mother won't be joining us because they need to get your computer and phone out of your room so they won't get accidentally shot, because we have other plans for them in the next few punishments. We won't be shooting you since we need to alive and go animate logic to revive you. Won't be fun to us for this punishment whatsoever. But anyways, let's shoot up his room, guys.
No. My beautiful bedroom is all shot up. My bed sheets and pillow has got the stuffing out of it, and the hard parts of my bed has been shot. I will never forgive any of you for this. Where am I going to sleep?
You will just have to sleep on the floor without getting comfortable. Now let's get to punishment 11. How did Caillou manage to survive the bullets while his entire room was getting decimated? 11th punishment, pushing you down the stairs to a bunch of broken glass.
That is going to give me a lot of stitches, and I don't think this is a good idea, Dad.
I just got stabbed by the broken glass, and I think I have just got a few kills from the
Also, in this scene, Boris did the same thing to Caillou's devices as he had done so in the 2022 version of this video, so he will also have to pay $3,700 in the 2023 version of said video.
Okay Caillou, 13th punishment, you will be taking my personality math quiz on my laptop. It is called a personality math quiz because there will be some math problems in it.
What's a personality quiz?
It's a quiz that tells information about human personality. The link is all set up on my laptop, and in order to start the quiz, press the enter button shown on the screen. Welcome to Mrs. Martin's personality math quiz. My name is Mrs. Martin and I'll be your guide through this quiz. To start off the quiz, please put in your name, last name, and today's date. After when you've done that, press the Take the Quiz button.
Okay Mrs. Martin, that's easy.
Well. If it isn't my least favorite student that I hate with a burning passion. Caillou Anderson. Caillou, you better get all these answers 100% correct or else you will face the consequences even for getting one answer wrong. You want to know what it is? You're going to have to find that out for yourself if you get a problem wrong. Anyway, I'll pull up the first question. Question 1. What is 10 plus 10? You have a certain amount of time to answer the question. You only have 30 seconds to answer this question. If you don't answer the question after 30 seconds, you fail this quiz without a second chance and face the consequences.
I only have 30 seconds to answer this question. That's cruel. But I know the answer.
You answered the question just in time and the answer is correct. Good work. Now on to question number 2. Question 2. What is 20 times 47? You have another 30 seconds to answer this one.
Oh crap, I don't know the answer to this question. I really don't want to get this answer wrong or I will have to suffer the consequences. I'll take my best guess.
2 answers right? Wow. You're getting better at this, Caillou. Now on to question number 3. Question 3. How does Mrs. Martin act up when she sees that Caillou failed his test? This time you have 15 seconds to make it more quicker than ever before. Get moving if you don't want to face your consequences.
Oh shoot, 15 seconds this time. I fail my tests all the time in school, and Mrs. Martin gets so angry when she sees that I fail them. So the answer is angry.
Wrong, you idiot. The answer was furious, not angry.
What the heck? Furious means the same thing as angry. That doesn't make sense for an answer.
Nobody cares of what you say, you asshole. Since you got an answer wrong, you will now face the consequences.
Oh no, what are my consequences for getting an answer wrong on this quiz? Holy freaking crap, her eyeballs are gone. That jump scare was so loud that I feel like my ears are about to explode. Your quiz doesn't make any sense, Mrs. Martin, and how could you make me take this stupid quiz?
That was the whole point, you bald piece of trash. It doesn't make any sense. Now man up and deal with it like that, and now let's get moving on to your 14th punishment.
Boris did pretty much the same thing to the restaurant of Chuck E. Cheese's as he had done so in the 2022 version of this video, except there were no nuclear weapons there.
16th punishment, getting shot by one at a time by one of us with these MP5s. I'll go first since I'm in the front.
You monsters. Rosie, why did you shoot your own big brother? And Rio, Clementine, and Sarah, why did you also shoot your own classmate? I thought you guys were my friends, but no. And Rosie, I thought you were a nicer sister than this, but no. I will never forgive you all for shooting me.
But you done terrorism in the past and now, and it seemed like you are mature enough to handle it since you've done terrorism before.
17th punishment, shooting MG36 to Dora and Little Bill's houses so it will kill them. The bullets is set to only kill Dora or Little Bill, and they can track whatever location they are at and where they are standing. Mine is set to kill Dora wherever she is, and your mom's is set to kill Little Bill wherever he is as well.
No, Dad and Mom, don't kill my friends. Dora and Little Bill are the only friends that I have left, and I don't know what to do if they get killed. Don't do it.
We're going to do it no matter what. You don't deserve friends anyway.
I am so bored right now. What can I do? What the hell is that?
Since I don't have enough V-Bucks to get this awesome skin on Fortnite, I am going to steal my dad's credit card to get it from there. Got it. Oh my god, is that a bullet? No 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 no.
Something break and here and it blood splat. What caused our bedroom? Oh my god, Little Bill is dead and he might have been shot or something. And why is my credit card and wallet on the floor and her drawer open? Little Bill might have been trying to steal my credit card from my wallet and use it to buy the skin from Fortnite, since I told him many times that it is too expensive. But he deserves to get shot for whatever caused him to get killed for trying to steal my credit card again. But I got to figure out what caused the crack on our window, and might guess that it could have been a bullet since his death looks like he's been shot. But I didn't hear any gunshots from outside.
Well, your friends are now dead.
What? Hey, my friends are now dead. What am I going to do without you, Dora and Little Bill?
Nothing. So, Boris let those kids assault Caillou using those MP5s. This is an aggravated assault with a deadly weapon and child abuse. Later on he, along with Doris, would kill Dora and Little Bill using sniper guns with those bullets that were somehow designed to travel such long distances. Of course, those bullets aren't designed to hit the target at such long distances, especially at 10 miles of distance, so Boris probably enhanced them with Go Animate logic. That makes it grand larceny for the usage of said power without permission. We also can add 2 child murder charges, and perhaps 2 death penalties for said charges. And they also destroyed the 2 windows of the 2 chalets, so we will give him a $7,000 fine to fix the windows. And he also stole the 2 sniper guns, so he will get charged for theft on top of that, which will give him a $30,000 fine for the 2 stolen sniper guns. Okay Caillou, I've just summoned Fred to the house with Go Animate logic to give you a concussion for your 18th punishment, but not just you will be getting the concussions, I will also assault you with a chainsaw as well. Now let's give that 20-bald loser a taste of his own medicine, Fred.
No 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 no. balls got cut off from you assaulting me and I am bleeding so freaking bad right now. I am so done with getting punishments and I shouldn't be getting something like this because it's my birthday. I deserve to be treated with respect besides of this shit.
As you can see, Boris summoned Fred Jones from the Scooby-Doo series using Go Animate logic, which went horribly wrong, as Caillou had to prepare for the worst, as Fred Jones would directly give him a concussion, while Boris would cut off his eyes out with a chainsaw. For this, Boris has committed many crimes here. These crimes include, but are not limited to, aggravated assault with a deadly weapon, high-end child abuse, torture, mutilation since people can't see without their eyes, and even grand larceny since he wasn't given permission to use Go Animate logic whatsoever. You don't deserve a birthday after being the most immature kid show character ever, and you are the most awful human being that we ever raised. 19th punishment, put your hand in the blender.
Oh, hell no!
I am not putting my hand in the blender for you. After you assaulting me and Fred giving me a concussion, I've dealt with enough torture already and I can't take any more torture ever since that previous one. And you've already done something like this back in 4th punishment day.
It was raping your butt with it, but this time it is putting your hand in the blender. Now put your hand in it.
My hand got chopped off and it is hurting so badly. How could you do this, Dad?
20th and final punishment, shooting you with the cannon to the Piolo Kingdom.
At least nothing bad will happen to me, right?
Well, Caillou, you are going to have to find out for yourself once you get there. Now I'm going to let fuse the cannon. Happy birthday, Caillou. Enjoy your trip.
But I want to know, please.
He's finally gone. That is what Caillou gets for causing a lot of chaos for the past 2 years. Since he is gone, do you guys want to party?
We all will love to, honey. Now let's get the party started.
Ouch. That's got to hurt. Where in the world am I anyway?
Hey, who is that bald kid that looks like an X? Who are you, and what are you doing in my kingdom?
My name is Caillou. I am from the island of Go Animate City and I got shot here by cannon by my father. And I look like an EXE kid. It's because I got punishment day back at home by my family and one of my punishments was assaulting me and this is what caused me to look like this.
Wait a minute. Did you say that your name was Caillou?
Yes.
Oh my god, it is you, Caillou, who brainwashed Fred to give a Go Animator a concussion 10 months ago. So that means we will kill you with the Zkeeper's Wake Beam since you are the biggest troublemaker in Go City we heard, and Prince Dream but doesn't tolerate people like you on our island.
Hope that this brother's attack teaches you a lesson for causing trouble in the past. Now let's get in Zkeeper.
Oh no. I got thrown off that island and landed into the water. What am I going to do? Oh. Holy crap. It's a fin. I hope it's not what I think it is. Holy crap. It's a shark and it's about to eat me. There is nothing I can do to get safe and it looks like I'm about to die in any seconds now. Goodbye cruel world. This has been the worst birthday ever.